Preserving Clifford Park, here with the Beaches and Parks Executive Chairman has to say on the matter. Being in Grantstown constituency officials honoring residents for their contribution to the inner city. And coming up in sports tonight, Bahamas hitting the mark at an international darts tournament.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Marcellus Hall, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. It's National Heroes Day, a time to celebrate the many Bahamians who have made significant contributions to national development. And we want to congratulate the over 300 Bahamians who received national honors today during two separate ceremonies at the Bahamas Resort. Time now for a check on stories making national news on this holiday. The executive chairman of the Bahamas Public Parks and Beaches Authority addressing concerns from the public about the historic Clifford Park here in New Providence. Now, as it stands, Mikhail Barnaby explains that because the park is the home of the annual Independence celebrations, certain measures have been put in place to safeguard its upkeep.
Clifford Park is, as you know, it's a park where one of the biggest ceremonies take place every year. And so in terms of having events or persons using that specific park, we kind of draw down on the use of the park in anticipation of our independence celebrations on that park. And so we allow the grass to grow so that we don't have all of those spots on the grass that you would typically see. So we close the park at a specific time in anticipation for independence celebrations.
Now, Barnaby confirms the park remains open throughout the year to the public as a place for sports, recreation, and exercise. But he says it's important that the public understand the purpose of these measures that are being undertaken.
I received a few calls from members of the public with concerns about the grass. I explained to them why the grass is kept that way. However, we cut the grass to a length that is acceptable for persons to be able to use. However, there will be a sign at the point at which we say that this park is going to be closed in anticipation for preparations for our 52nd independence anniversary.
Now, rain did not dampen the being in Grantstown first biannual Homecoming Music Festival. 7 elders of the historic inner city community were given the Cotton Tree Award for their lifelong dedication to improving the life of residents. Now, the honorees included community leaders, educators, and activists such as Sir Franklin Wilson, Alfred Bismarck Coakley, as well as George Robinson Jr., William Thompson, and Kendall W. Nottish. The veteran politician is grateful for the recognition.
I think it's an excellent idea, and I think it will encourage the community to stay together, as the man preached earlier. Say we ought to be together as a people, and he made a reference about the dogs barking.
Now, also honored was Colin Grant, whose love for music can be heard in the Grammy Award-winning song, Who Let the Dogs Out, and the popular Bahamian tune, Gin and Coconut Water.
I am happy that I'm getting my flowers while I'm still alive, unlike most people who get it when they're dead. My contribution to music, to the community and the Bahamas was through music. I think that I'm one of the modern architects of the modern baby music, and I'm very proud of that, coming from this community. I grew up on top of the hill through Turnquest Alley.
The thousands of youth across the country being celebrated for the role they'll play in the country's future. October is observed as Youth Month, and among the activities was the much-anticipated Youth March. Altavis Munnings has the story.
All the people who love Jesus, put your hands in the sky. Put them up. Let's go. Yes, say it again.
Representatives of more than 25 organizations marched to and from the University of the Bahamas in an act of solidarity during the National Youth March on Sunday. It's all to showcase the future generation to the Bahamas and the world.
And so when young people see the marching bands and they see the Rangers and they see the Bahamas International Drill Team and all the different displays, I know that it does good to foster positive youth development.
This popular event coincides with the theme for Youth Month, Homecoming, let's make memories. And that's exactly what happened for these participants.
We show that we are youth and we are youthful in our march, because this is for us.
And you get to meet other people from different schools when you didn't have a chance of meeting them before.
And for those mentoring the youth, this march plays a pivotal role in their development.
When they see a police cadet adorned in a uniform that looks similar to a police, they can identify because they see a young boy, they see a young girl who look like them, who are in the same neighborhood, looking so smart, looking, so well dressed. I think it leaves a mark and it lets them know that if they could do it, I could do it too.
Because of this youth march, every kid who decides to go there and they hear the youth march is coming up and we practice, they come to the practice before they can go there.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Altaviz Munnings.
Well, still to come, Family Island health upgrades. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight. Access now.
With BGC's crystal clear mobile service, stay connected seamlessly, whether on land or at sea. Our reliable postpaid plans keep your loved ones closer, no matter where life takes you.
I've been a J.S. Johnson customer for over 15 years. This was the first and only insurance company I've ever been with since I was a teen. And the reason I stayed is because they treat everyone like family, like literally. They greet you from the door, walk you inside. You can have a nice little conversation. They treat you like family. I love it. I would definitely recommend J.S. Johnson to anybody. J.S. Johnson, that's where it's at.
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price. And you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you, at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
I've been shopping JBI Healthy Choice Coconut Milk for years.
And I've been using the JBI jerk seasoning for quite some time now, maybe about 4 years.
And whenever I get my JBI jasmine rice, I love to pair it with the JBI kidney beans. I've been using JBI kidney bean with coconut milk for about 10 years.
I enjoy using the JBI product. I love the green pigeon peas, especially on a Sunday when I have to cook that family meal. I've been using it now for a few years. My family love it, and we all enjoy it.
I normally make my own jerk, but this is the next best thing.
Try JBI. And I want to wish you a happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, JBI.
Thank you, Bahamas.
Family Island News is brought to you by Commonwealth Brewery Limited.
Well, several Family Island communities getting the much-needed emergency care they need. The Public Hospitals Authority transported 12 new ambulances from the capital to ensure the Family Island is well-equipped with modern health care equipment. Managing Director of the Public Hospitals Authority, Dr. Abunate Roll, says the acquisition of the new vehicles represents another step in the government's agenda to strengthen the nation's health care system.
We now have several ambulances, as a matter of fact 15, and several of them going to the Family Islands. We would have just sent one off to Bimini. Some are going to South Central and North Andros, and several of the Family Islands, Eleuthera, Long Island, Abaco. And so we've also been able to add to the fleet here in New Providence because we had a shortage. And I'm also having discussions with the Pan American Health Organization that's seeking to support us to also be able to get ambulances for New Providence.
Now, in the southern Bahamas, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force mounting initiatives to propel the nation's youth. Leading seaman Rodney Ashwood recently shared his culinary expertise with students of the inaugural all-age school's home economics department. He also prepared 4 students selected for the National Junior Chef competition here in the New Providence show sometime later on this month. In addition to that, Chief Petty Officer Watson held a specialized training session with Bahamas Maritime Cadet Corps students at the inaugural all-age school to introduce critical concepts in maritime navigation and line handling techniques. Then, Acting Force Chief Petty Officer Davy Bethel addressed the youth congregation at the Church of God of Prophecy in Great Inagua during their youth service. Bethel's speech emphasized the RBDF's core responsibilities. The Defense Force also plans to establish a range program in Great Inagua, offering youth development opportunities on discipline and skill building. And coming up in sports tonight, our national darts team looking to hit a bullseye. That and more after the break.
Your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
At Cartwright, our members know that there's a lot to smile about. They know that membership has its privileges. Guaranteed low pricing on every item, every time you shop. Each membership comes with 2 cards. That's one for you and a free card for a member of your household. Gold card holders earn an annual 2% rebate up to $500. Cartwright members get discounts at other participating businesses. So that's a lot to smile about. Whether it be clothing, appliances, home goods, or groceries, shop at Cartwright, where membership truly has its privileges.
Bahamas, are you ready? Keep the vibe alive. Music group, along with Alpha Sounds, present the best of the best. Rake and Scrape Explosion Reloaded. This is the biggest one-day all-Bahamian concert of the year. Featuring KB, D-Mac, Abby, Mama D, Fan Sean, Shine 242, The Falcon, and more. Mark your calendars. It's going down November the 2nd at Super Club Breezes Ground. Tickets now available at BahamasEtickets.com or both Beauty Shack location. General admission $60. VIP, Skybox, and Sky Pods also available. For more info, call 394-0819 or email keepthevibealive242@gmail.com. Experience the magic once again with more legends for one night only. Come party with us November 2nd at Best of the Best. Rake and Scrape Explosion Reloaded.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while dealing with my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to newerinsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage a claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not newer. It's N-U-A. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
Harvest, Halloween, and huge savings? That's October at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Rainbow corned beef, 12 ounce, $2.15. Western corn oil, 48 ounce, $6.99. Mott's apple juice, 64 ounce, $5.29. Sweet watermelons, $5.99 each. Whole chicken wings, $1.89 per pound. Case price, $54.99. Before October is over, shop and save at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
The ZNS Total Sports Report is brought to you by the 6th Caribbean Baseball Cup. 6 days of high-level competition, October 23rd to 28th.
welcome to your ZNS Total Sports Check on this holiday Monday, everybody. I'm Marcellus Hall. Well, darts has been pretty busy in the recent past. As a matter of fact, had some great accomplishments at international tournaments. Getting ready to do it once again. Amajal Noel tells us about one they're getting ready to head to. Amajal?
The local darts scene to the forefront as a three-man team returning home from a great performance at a regional tournament over in Chile. A team of Neil Cartwright, Nelson Ramming, and Rashad Sweeting finishing in the top 10 at the CDLA event in Santiago earlier this month. Sweeting making history for the Bahamas as he would finish first overall, become the first Bahamian darts player to qualify for a Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
The competition was different. Top players there trying to do the same thing that I did, but eventually I came out on top with points over everybody, which my goal was to accomplish, to get the tour ticket to go to the PDC Professional Dart Cooperation. That's something that no one has ever done. It's a dream of mine, and I'm excited to do it.
Sweeting on the significance of the feat and what it means for the local darts community moving forward.
It's a big thing. A lot of dart players didn't really know in the country that there are levels that you go out. They figure, because we play every Wednesday night, that it's just a Wednesday night, or tournaments like we have Gold Cup and Masters. There are tournaments that we play within our country versus other islands. They didn't know that we go abroad. So I'm glad that they get to see that they have a chance of that. I want to make a bridge. I want to do that for them to know that there's another level to that, a pro level to that. So if they want to take that step to better their game, that it's an opportunity and it's a chance that you could do it, because Rashad Sweeting hasn't made it possible for you to do it.
His teammates echoing similar sentiments.
It was a nice experience. The people in Chile made us feel welcome, and they had some nice shooters down there. You know, we took out a few of them, so felt good. Felt good to be part of the team with Rashad, so yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Like you said, we made a mark for the Bahamas. Yeah. Any person never thought that a little country will produce world stage athlete like Rashad, and our goal was to go down there and show them that we do exist in the world of darts.
The Paddy Power World Championships will take place in December of this year over in London, England. As for the local Darts Association, their season got underway last week at various locations. For ZNS Sports, I'm Amajal Knowles.
All right, thanks, Amajal. Meanwhile, New Providence Volleyball Association underway with its regular season. One game yesterday on the ladies' side. That was between the Lady Technicians and the Setsy Poppers. Guess what? Technicians get the win here in 5 sets. 3-2 here. They go ahead to win it. Off to a great start, looking to see if they can continue that impetus moving forward. And that's it. Your check on sports for you here tonight. Of course, our weather forecast is just ahead. Stay with us.
The ZNS Total Sports Report has been brought to you by the 6 Caribbean Baseball Cup. Get your tickets now, online or at the Andre Rogers Stadium.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at the service station. Let's go. What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you could be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk a catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one in the car, say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. You got up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. These 14s get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
The Whopper with cheese never tasted so good. 100% flame grilled beef, now juicier. With fresh ingredients as usual. And even fluffier buns. The Whopper with cheese. Bigger, better, tastier. Get a regular combo for only $9. Only at Burger King Nassau.
What are we gonna do? We forgot your daddy's birthday. He's in Eleuthera and we're all the way in Nassau. You got it? Okay. Yes, you're right. Eleuthera for tomorrow? No problem.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast and a live weather radar showing an area of showers and thunderstorms on the east coast of Andros. That's being directed towards the north and east, meaning it will move across the capital during the course of the night. And your boating forecast tonight, well, it's brought to you by Live Business, where you're always protected during the worst storms. In the northwestern parts of our country through Tuesday, northeast winds at 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Low tide will take place at 13 minutes past midnight. You can expect another low tide at 6:22 tomorrow morning. Now for the central and southeastern parts of our country, the winds southeast at 10 to 15 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. And then on Wednesday, middle of the week, those winds, they fall off light and variable, both in the northwest and central islands with flat seas. High tide on Wednesday, 7:13 in the morning with a low tide at 1:34 in the afternoon. And for the southeast Bahamas on Wednesday, southeast winds once again 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 for a full weather forecast.
All right, thanks a lot, Baz. Well, it's time now for Let's Talk Socials with Matea Cunningham.
Matea here, and back to feed your social media fix. So, what's trending in socials today? TikTok just came out with a new feature. It's called TikTok Notes, where you can share quick note updates. It's kind of like what Instagram or X already does. It's a game changer for creators who want to connect with their followers without always having to make a video. Whether it's a quick thought, an announcement, or just something random, Notes gives creators more ways to engage. This is especially useful for TikTok as it's a video formal platform. It's another smart move by TikTok to keep users hooked and give us more ways to interact and stay relevant in the social media game. I mean, let's be honest, we don't always want to necessarily see a video to get our content, right? But enough about what we think. Let's hear from some social media users to get their thoughts and their notes on TikTok Notes.
TikTok Notes is coming out and it is going to change the game forever. But I have some thoughts about this.
How is no one actually seeing the real vision for TikTok Notes? Like, I've seen a couple people talk about this, but I don't think anybody actually understands how much of a power play this is.
Don't roll your eyes at me when I tell you this, but TikTok is seemingly creating a new app called TikTok Notes, and it is giving Instagram circa 2010.
Have you used TikTok Notes yet? Let us know in our digital poll at ZNS Digital. As always, I'm Matea, bringing you the social media news, and this has been Let's Talk Socials.
All right, great job, Matea. Well, that does it for Access Now. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the remainder of your holiday weekend. Good night, everyone.
At Centerville, I'm LaDawn Davis.